All right, we're trying this again, guys. Sorry for the connection issues on that one. We're going to try our best on it. Merriman takes a shot, passes it over to Nelson, or Smith. Smith goes in, takes a shot on goal, and a save by the Kentucky team on that one. All right, sorry about the connection issues, guys. We're working on it. All right, Aiden Kerins takes the tumble right before the face-off on that one. Not the smoothest ice in the area. Kerins is up, takes the shot, takes the face-off, wins it, passes it back to Dietz. Dietz sends it up against the boards there, but Norse take it over. Norse have it up against the board, trying to kick it out from the Fuel, but the Fuel are fighting for it. Fuel kick it back around the backside of the Norse goal on that one. Mason has it up against the side there, tries to get away from the Norse players on that one. He goes around the edge there, tries to get a wraparound, sends it up against the boards over to the side there, hoping that Dych could get to it. Dych facing off on the side there, but the Norse have the puck. Norse have the puck, they shoot it over, they send it over cross ice on that one. Taryn Hoster on defense right now, but Kerins in there trying to disrupt that drive on it, and he does. Kerins goes in on it, takes the puck around the backside of the net, gets caught up by the Norse player. Norse has the puck. They go in, try to take a shot on goal. It's deflected by Borgert. Comes around the side here, comes back to the center. They try and get it, but they miss on that pass there. Dufek has it. He goes,
Skate 3!
Mason has the puck on it. He goes around the backside, but loses it to the Norse. Norse goes in, takes it around the side. Up against the edge here. Dych on defense, getting ready to challenge on that one, and he does. Kerins sends it in back into the Norse zone on it, where the Norse go to regroup on that one. And fresh off the ice there, shot on goal, and it's deflected by their goalie on that one on the Norse. That was a great play on that one by Webb. Webb really got in on that one. Another shot on goal, and it's deflected by the Norse. Go in on it. Norse have control of the puck. They send it up against the boards on that one. Fuel trying to get to something, try to get it away from them. They do. They kick it out back to center ice. But the Norse send it back in deep into the Fuel zone on that one. Around the backside of the net, passed over to Webb. And we have offsides. Seven minutes left in this first period. The Norse lead the Fuel with a score of 1-0. Here to take the face off is Kerins with Robbins and Poole on defense on that one. Poole takes the puck. He's got it, passes it over to Robbins. Robbins sends it over into their zone, but the Norse take it back. Norse go in, take a drive in on that one. Robbins going in to challenge on it, and he does. Preston goes in, takes a shot across the net on that one, and it's deflected by their goalie. Goalie gets out of net to play it, goes back around the backside of the net there. The Norse have it, but the Fuel are quick to recover on that one. Kerins has it on the side of the boards there, goes around the back there, sends it towards center ice there. Poole is trying to get to it, and he does, and he keeps it in. Goes over to the backside there, over to Dietz. Dietz sends it over side, but it gets intercepted by the Norse. Kentucky has the puck on that one, taking a drive down the way there. Robbins in the way on it, tries to take a shot on goal, and it's deflected by Borgert. Robbins takes it, sends it cross ice over to Dietz. Dietz chasing it down on that one. He gets to it, sends it to center ice on it, and it's pushed away by their goalie. Kentucky has it, fresh legs on the ice here by the Fuel on that one, and Robbins is in there trying to fight for it, or Preston's in there trying to fight for it. Preston goes to challenge up against it, but they take it back on that one, and Hoster's in to quickly intercept that puck and send it over up against the boards. Nelson in there trying to get to it as well, and here comes Kentucky again. Kentucky goes in, but the Fuel's defense is just getting in there and whacking at that puck. All right, here we go. Kentucky sends it back in again, and it's going to be covered by Borgert on that one. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left in this first period. The Kentucky Norse lead the Junior Fuel with a score of 1-0. Sorry guys for the shaky video. There we go. On the face-off, the Fuel win that face-off.
Push and go.
Nelson to Dietz. Dietz goes in, tries to get to it. Nelson goes back up against the boards for it. Dych over there on the side trying to get to it as well, but the Norse end up with the puck. Norse taking a drive towards the way there. Hoster's in the way, and the puck is deflected off of Hoster. Deflected off of the Norse player and into the goal. There was absolutely no way he could have seen that one happen. That was an absolute fluke of a goal on that one. All right, they're going to count that as a goal. So at 2 minutes, 56 seconds left in this first period, the Norse lead the Junior Fuel with a score of 2-0. In to take the face-off is Dietz with Craft. Craft on defense, he sends it up to the center here. They're fighting for it on the side there. Dietz has it, goes around the back edge there. Dietz up against the side boards on it, goes in, passes cross ice to Mason. Mason can't get to it in time. Norse have it, they pass it cross ice up there. Craft's up there, trying to get a block on it. Block on, shot on goal by the Kentucky Norse, and another score. 4 minutes, 32 seconds left, and the Norse are now leading the Junior Fuel with the score to 3-0. All right, Lucas in to take the face-off with Craft again on defense, along with Hublar. Lucas goes in, tries to get a shot on goal. He does, and it's just off the post on that one. Lucas gets his own rebound on it, gets it around, tries to send it around the backside of the net there, but is getting tag teamed up there by his own player and a Kentucky player. Kentucky sends it up against the boards there on that one, where Craft is quick to be there and challenge on defense on that one. Here they comes, he gets to it, and Craft comes up with the puck. Craft goes in, crosses the center line there, crosses ice, crosses the blue line, drop pass back on that one. It is just not offsides, thank goodness. Webb tries to get to it, but Kentucky is right there on it. Webb takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected by Kentucky. Kentucky has control of the puck in the corner on that one, but Craft gets it, sends it cross ice over to the corner. Webb has it across the side there. Shot on goal by Lucas. Lucas just misses wide left of the net. Here he comes in on the side there. Another wraparound shot on that one, and it is denied and sent up down center ice by Kentucky on that one. We have icing. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first period. The Kentucky Norse lead the Junior Fuel with a score of 3-0 here at the Northern Kentucky Ice Rink in Crescent Springs, Kentucky.
Let's go, Fuel!
Face-off coming just to the left of goal on that one. We've got Robbins and Poole on defense at this point. Kerins takes the face-off on it. Preston's out there as well, along with Dych. Dych is going after it on that one. And we've got a penalty coming up against Aiden Kerins for interference. 2-minute penalty coming up. So the Norse are going to go on a power play now at this point in time. Hey, Brooke, if you could make sure that anybody who was watching before can get a chance to watch this now. Dietz is in, takes the face-off, loses the face-off to Kentucky. Poole is out there, misses the puck, just goes right by him. He's chasing it down there on the side there. Poole goes for it, tries to send it up against the boards, and he is being tag teamed by two different Kentucky players at this point in time. He's going after it, trying to get to it. Another shot on goal is deflected by Borgert on that one. Poole sends it around the backside of the net here now, up against the boards there. Preston sends it across the blue line, and he's hustling to get to it. And he does. He gets to it over in the Kentucky zone and loses control of the puck. And they're trying to get a shot on goal, and it is stopped. Play is stopped.
Quick whistle.
2 minutes, 33 seconds left in the first period. The Kentucky Norse lead the Junior Fuel with a score of 3-0. And to take the face off, we still have 1:28 left in this power play for the Kentucky. Merriman in to take the face off with Nelson on the right. Hoster and Dych on defense. Nelson for the puck drop. He wins that puck drop, sends it back to Dych. Dych tries to take a shot on goal, and it's deflected by the Norse on that one. Merriman tries to keep it in, and he does. Nelson goes around the side, fights for that puck there on that edge there, but Kentucky ends up with it. Puck is still in their zone on that one, and the Fuel are doing a great job with keeping it into the Norse's side. Yeah, we'll just say Kentucky at this point. All right, Kentucky has the puck on that one. They go around the side here. They're trying to cross that blue line. They do. They send it cross ice on that one, and we're going to have icing again come up. 53 seconds left in this power play for Kentucky. The Junior Fuel are down 3-0 right now in the first period with 1:58 left. 53 seconds in a power play that resulted in number 3 Aiden Kerins going into the box for interference on that one. Lucas in to take the face-off. Dych and Hoster on defense with Webb on the side. Webb tries to go after it. He tries to get a backhand shot in, and he's just missed on that one. Scrum in front of the net on it, and it is covered by their goalie. Face-off going to come now just to the left of goal there. Lucas in for the face-off with Webb to the right. Dych and Hoster back. Face-off won by the Fuel, but it's kicked away quickly by Kentucky. Shot on goal, and it is a score! From the blue line, Kellen Dych with the score. 46 seconds left in the first period. Short-handed goal by the Junior Fuel on that one. Shot right off the face-off. Well done. With 1:48 left in the first period, the Fuel are on the board with the score of 3-1 now. 41 seconds still left in that power play for the Kentucky on that one. Lucas in to take the face-off, fights for it with Kentucky on that one. Kentucky gets control of the puck on it. Craft, Merriman, and Hublar on the ice right now. There's a scrum up against the board. Sorry, there's a lot of condensation here, so you can't kind of see it, but you can get the gist of it with the sounds and the banging and the shadows running around the side here. They're just standing on it, and the referees finally call a stoppage of play. 14 seconds left in this power play for the Norse. The Junior Fuel just scored a shorthanded goal on this one here by Kellen Dych. Great shot from the blue line to score. All right, face-off coming just to the right of goalie Alex Borgert on that one. Fuel win that face-off. Pass up against the boards on that one. 10 seconds left in the power play. Puck goes around the backside behind Borgert on that one, and it's sent up against the sideboards on that one, but Kentucky keeps it in. Kentucky has it against the side there. They're trying to go in, take a shot on goal, but it's disrupted by Craft and covered by Borgert on that one. We are now back to full strength on this one. With 1:03 seconds left in this first period, the Junior Fuel are down with the score of 1-3. Kerins in to take the face-off. He wins the face-off, but Kentucky quickly takes it over on that one. Up against the side, the Fuel pass it back into center ice on that one. Preston in to challenge along with Kerins up against the boards on that one. Puck is deep into the Kentucky zone, and Preston has it. He goes to take a shot on goal, and it's just wide left of the net on that one. A little bit of interference on the Kentucky side, but no call from the referees on that one. We've got a scrum in front of the net now at this point in time with Kentucky starting a scrum, I should say. There was no fight. It was just a scrum, little pushing, little shoving, saying hi, how are you, how are things going? 39 seconds left in this first period. The Junior Fuel are down with the score of 3-1 over the Kentucky Norse. In to take the face-off is Merriman. Merriman gets in, loses the face-off over there to the Norse on that one. Kentucky has it up against the side of the boards there, and they're making a drive down ice. Pass across ice on it, gets to the Norse on the far side of the ice on that one, where Poole is there to quickly try and get that one. Any tripping calls coming up on that one? Who are they going to call? They're, of course, going to call ours. How is it they call the one and not the other?
Home cooking.
Come on. I'm sorry. I guess I should be a little more. Yeah, know what? Screw it. Come on. That was a BS call on that one. Penalty box. 2 minutes for, what was that? What was the for interference on Matthew Nelson on that one. Shot on goal, just passes the net. 16 seconds left in this period. Robbins goes in, passes blue line on that one, clears the ice on it, comes around, tries to take a pass to center ice, and Smith just misses on that one. Shot on goal by the Fuel, it just misses, and it is intercepted by Kentucky on that one. Kentucky has it, and that is the end of the first period, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so what have we learned this first period? We've learned that we can score on shorthanded goals. We scored our one goal from Kellen Dych, shorthanded, on a penalty by Aiden Kerins. Let's see, Kentucky got extremely lucky on 2 of their 3 goals. And we are now in the penalty box again for uneven call, but I can't say here or there with that. Anyway, we're going to start the second period off shorthanded with 1:38 shorthanded on that one, while Matthew Nelson serves the rest of his interference penalty. The score is 3-1 in favor of the Kentucky Norse here at the Kentucky Ice Arena here. We've got some new fans here on the side here, including some special friends of mine, relatives of mine. Lori, Sam, say hi. Hi! I'm so excited that they're here. Our parents, our cheer group here today too. So this is the first of a doubleheader game here at the Kentucky Ice Arena. We have our second game coming up at 7:15. So not too long after that one, I'll be live again for that one as well on that. All right, getting ready to start this second period now. In to take the face off is going to be Lucas Borgert, going back to his net there on the side. Lucas to take the face off. Webb in. Deitch on defense, and Hoster in on defense now as well. All right, here we go. Start of the second period. Fuel lose that face off on it as Kentucky sends it around past the blue line. Gets it into the Fuel zone on that. Takes it around the back side of the net there. Oh, and he cuts back on that one. Hoster's really making it tough for him to do that. Webb has it up against the side there. Pass to center ice by the Kentucky team on that one. Wow. Pass to center ice by Kentucky results in a shot on goal. Real strong shot and a great save by Borgert on that one. Well done. Yes, Aaron, it absolutely is. All right. Fuel win that face off and send it back across center ice on it. Goes across the blue line where Kentucky quickly picks it up on that one. Kentucky has it, tries to drive across the way there. Preston tries to disrupt that. We got Dych in the middle on that one. Tries to stop it on it. They tried to get a shot off on goal, and it's just behind the net. Center pass on that by Kentucky is taken over by... oh, gosh. I can't even see the names on this one here. By Webb, I believe. All right, Kentucky has it now. Passes the blue line into their own zone on it. They're regrouping on it. Here comes Kentucky. Preston in to challenge on that one. Goes around the side. Passes the blue line into the Fuel zone on that one. I guess there was a little bit of offsides. Fuel doing a great job with trying to keep that away from them. 25 seconds left of this power play for the Kentucky Norse on that one. They're trying to send it in, but they got to wait for everyone across that blue line. Oh, up against the side there. They're fighting for that puck there. 15 seconds left of the power play on it. We've got a Fuel tried to send it in, and they do. They send it out into the Norse zone. Norse have it. They pass it to center ice, but Preston is quick to get to it, but Baker could not get to the center ice fast enough. 10 minutes, 24 seconds left in this second period where the Norse lead the Fuel with a score of 3-1. 3 seconds left in the power play. Penalty being served by Matthew Nelson at this time for interference that was incurred at the end of the first period there. Craft and Hublar in on defense. Merriman in to take the face off on it. And Smith in as well on offense. Smith tries to get in and fight for it. And Craft shoots it up against the boards there. Merriman tries to challenge on it, and the Hublar as well on it. Shot on goal goes around the back side of the net there, and that's where we've got it. And we're back at full strength on it, where Nelson goes in, taking a drive down the ice there, clears the blue line on it, goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it's just behind the net on it. Merriman is quick there to be on the other side to recover on it. There's no one there to pass it to. They're trying on that one. Hublar steps up to try and pass it to center ice. Finn Smith gets to it. He's trying to get it back in, and it is a fight on it. No tripping call, I guess. Ugh. All right, here they go. Kentucky has the puck on that one, and they're getting chippy out there, ladies and gentlemen. Here they go. They've got the puck up against the board deep in the fuel zone on it. They kick it out back to center ice on that one. Where Nelson's going on it, or I'm sorry, that's not Nelson. That is Smith. Smith is going for it. He has the puck back in the back there. He loses sight of it, and Kentucky takes it over. Merriman's up there to try and challenge it. Hublar's here on the edge to try and disrupt it. But Kentucky drop passes it back, but loses control of it in the center ice. Hublar gets it and tries to send it deep. Merriman has it now, kicks it back to Hublar. Hublar has it, kicks it over to Merriman. Merriman fights for it up against the board there, and Kentucky comes up with it. Being challenged by Craft on it, and it doesn't work on it. Shot on goal, and it is just wide left of the net on that one. Up against the boards, if you'll have it, and then Preston sends it cross ice to Merriman, but Merriman was not quick enough to get to it. Kentucky intercepts it. Kentucky has it, but it is quickly taken over on that one. They have it. They go cross ice on that one. Oh, shot on goal, and it just misses. And Merriman sends it cross ice, and we've got icing on that one. Although I do believe it was touched at some point in time, but that's just me. All right, change legs out on the ice right now. All right, Poole in on defense along with Robbins on defense. In to take the face-off is Aiden Kerins and Mason. Mason and Dufek out on the ice at this point. Poole passes it up against the boards there, tries to send it over to Kerins, and Kerins loses the puck up against Kentucky on that one. Puck gets lost up against Borgert on that one, and it goes just behind the net on that one. Borgert tried to cover, and the puck just slid right underneath of his glove on that one. So it pops back out, and now it's back into center ice where Kentucky's got to regroup in order to get it back into the fuel zone. Kerins goes in with the steal on that one, goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it is stopped by... How is it stopped? He didn't even have it covered. Ugh. Not too thrilled with the refereeing in this game. Sorry. That was a great shot on goal, and the goalie did not cover it. The puck was loose, and they did not let us finish playing it. Lucas in to take the face off, loses it to Kentucky. Kentucky tries to send it up against the boards, and Lucas has it. Centers that pass up there to the front there. Here comes Robbins. Robbins tries to send it in on that one. Poole over here to the side to challenge on it. Poole tries to get to it, but they pass it just over him. Lucas goes for it too, and they are fighting for it up against this side there. Lucas has it. He's going. He crosses the blue line. Great fake out on that one. Goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected by Kentucky. Harrison gets his own rebound on the side there, sends it up to Poole. Poole goes over, sends it back up against the board over to Lucas. Lucas has it. He's looking to center it again over to Harrison, and we've got another penalty coming up against number 97 of Kentucky. With 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second period, the Junior Fuel are getting ready to go on a 2-minute power play now with a score of 3-1. They are down. They are trailing the Norse at this point in time. All right, in on this power play lineup is Lucas to take the face-off. Webb and Baker in on offense with Hoster and Dych on defense on it. Puck comes around the backside. Dych takes a shot on goal, and it's just missed. Dych gets the pass from Kentucky, sends it up around the boards, and it's coming around the backside of the net here. Kentucky has it, but they're going to try and get it away from the Fuel, and the Fuel are trying to get to that puck too. Lucas is fighting for it, goes in, Webb's at center net, tries to get a shot on it, and it doesn't. Puck just misses him. Hoster goes in to chase down that puck, and she does. She goes over, sends it over to Dych. Dych has it at center ice on it, and it bounces just past the blue line on that one, where it was taken away by the Kentucky Norse. Hoster has it on the backside, try to get regroup here and figure out what's going on. Drop pass back to Dych on that one. Dych has it, goes into the center zone on that one. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Aiden Kerins. Goes in, takes a shot on goal, just wide right of the goal. on that one. Kentucky has the puck. They're taking a drive down ice. Hoster into challenge on it. Hoster can't get up to it. You can't get up there fast enough, and we got a tripping penalty coming up against the Fuel. Against Preston. Oh, no. No penalty. Oh, yes, penalty on Taryn Hoster, 2 minutes for tripping. 2-minute penalty on that one. So now we're at 4-on-4 for the next 54 seconds. If you'll lose or win that face-off on it, it is dropped back over to Baker. Baker gets it up against the boards on that one, over to the side there. Aiden Kerins trying to get to it, and it's taken away by the Norse. But another collision mid-ice there by Preston and the Norse on that one. Shot on goal by Kentucky, and it is snatched out of the air by Borgert. 5 minutes, 51 seconds left of this second period on that one. The Fuel trail the Norse with the score of 3-1. Face-off coming just to the left of Borgert over there. Out on the ice right now, Merriman. Nelson in to take the face-off on that one. Nelson loses the face-off to Kentucky. Kentucky goes around the side there, but Craft keeps him down. Shot on goal over that by the Norse is deflected on that one. Scotty gets up and goes around the side there. Scotty goes to get into the front of the net there, while the Fuel are fighting for it with Kentucky up against the side. Around the edge there. Comes around the back side of the net on that one. They go for it, and they send it up against the boards, but the Kentucky team is going to take it over there. They try to get a shot off, but that's deflected by Nelson. Nelson has it, trying to lead it over there. Still a no tripping goal on that one. We've got Dych on the ice now at this point in time. He tries to go for it. It has not crossed that blue line. So here comes the Norse. They're trying to get things together on that one. Now the Fuel are shorthanded for the next 47 seconds here. The Norse are on a power play at this point in time. Fight for it up against the boards there between the Fuel and Kentucky. Goes against the side there. Lots of knocking down. This is not a pretty game, people, in terms of everything that's going on. Oh, there we go. Goes in. That was Merriman. Goes in to steal that puck on it. Tries to drop pass it back to Nelson, and it comes out on that one. Sent in by Craft on that one over to the side, and we've got icing. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left in the second period. 19 seconds left on this power play, where the Fuel are shorthanded at the moment from a tripping call, which was not really the greatest call, but whatever. On Taryn Hoster on that one. All right, here we go. In to take the face-off on that one is Webb takes the face-off on that one. Thank you very much. Great job on defense. This is Fuel take it around the backside of the net, send it up against the boards on that one. Fuel have it up against the boards, and here he comes. Coming down the side there. Baker coming down the way here. Tries to get a shot off, but is caught up by Kentucky on that one. Hublar chases it down in the far corner, and he does. He gets it up against the board on that one. Kerins goes into the side as well. Fight for it up against the board, and we've got another whistle for offsides. We're back down to even strength with 4 minutes, 9 seconds left here in... Oh my God, Susie Barty, I cannot believe you just said that. I cannot believe you just said that. Okay. All right, the Fuel win that face-off. Lucas drop passes it back. Play it! Oh my gosh. And it goes over to side their Poole out there on defense right now as well. Here goes Deagan. Webb tried to make a great drive, and Kentucky disrupted on that one. Poole being challenged on that one. He tries to get a wraparound disruption on it and doesn't get to it. But Kentucky's got to bring it all back out again now. 3 minutes, 34 seconds left in the second period. Lucas sends it in, but Kentucky sends it back, and we've got offsides. Yeah. Pat. Susie Barty says, watch for falling snakes. This happened to Max the past summer at camp. Here. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Hey, tell Susie that Tony said send the picture.
Tony says send a picture. Face off lost by the fuel there, but they're going for it. Dych goes in, sends it over across the ice there into the zone of the Norse. The Norse. Mason in there tried to challenge on that one. Doesn't quite work well. Here comes Kentucky trying to get it over there, and Mason takes away that puck there on the side there. Mason, I told you last time, he is one, you don't see him. He flies under the radar with that. And next thing you know, he's there and he's got the puck away from you. Here comes Kentucky. They send it high up against the boards there where Hublar trying to fight for it on that one. They've got it over in the corner. Nelson trying to post it center on that one, but the puck is around the back side of the net. Mason center of net with Dufek around the side there. Puck pops out to center ice, crosses the center line on that one. Hoster in to challenge on it, on defense on it, and she does. She takes it away on that one. Puck pops up into the air, and it is back and forth control on that in terms of who has it. Kentucky does a great job with keeping it into the fuel zone on that one, and the fuel pop it out to center ice on that one. Mason is in there trying to get it out of there. Puck is stopped by Nelson on that side there. He tries to send it down the boards, but he gets stopped by Kentucky. Kentucky again tries to take it away on it, but it keeps going back and forth with that one. It is over across the blue line now. Kentucky sends it into center ice on that one. Hoster in to challenge on defense on it, and we've got offsides on the Norse. 2 minutes, 1 second left in the second period, where the Junior Fuel are trailing the Kentucky Norse with the score of 3-1. All right, in to take the face off is Aiden Kerins with Preston, Poole, Hublar, Kerins on the ice at the time. Puck pops up into the air on that one. Karen goes in, tries to pass it in. He can't get to anything on that one. Kentucky quickly tries to take it away. It goes around the backside of the net. Kentucky sends it around the side there. Here comes Hublar. He's here ready to go on that one. My apologies. Poole is not on the ice. It is Dietz on the ice. It is ping pong back and forth here across this blue line now at this point in time. Kentucky ends up getting it, sends it across the ice there, where Dietz ends up with the puck, tries to pass it back to Hublar, but Kentucky is there to take it away. Kentucky has it around the back side of the fuel goal, of the fuel net. And here comes the fuel, or Kentucky. They sent it cross ice pass that was missed on that one. It is missed to it, and Kentucky was not able to get to it in time. Fuel fighting for it up against the side there. We got less than a minute left here in the second period here. Preston is posted right there in front of the net on that one, trying to fight for it. No one's calling a stoppage of play. Why would they? These referees are really starting to make me mad. I'm sorry, guys. All right, face-off coming just to the left of Norse goal. On the ice right now on defense is Hublar and Poole, along with Baker. Robbins and Poole, Baker, Webb. Logan takes the face-off on it. He wins the face-off, takes a drop pass back to Robbins. Robbins sends it over to Baker on it, and it is kept back on that one. Oh, Poole tried to keep it in on that one, but the Fuel got to get back and regroup on that one. Webb tries to send it in, but the Fuel lose possession of it there at center ice on it. Poole tries to get to it, and it is a fight back and forth between them. 25 seconds left in this second period. Pass cross ice over to Baker. Baker has the puck on it. He tries to get a shot off. He sends it center ice on that one. Robbins isn't able to get to it. 15 seconds left in this second period. Kentucky has the puck on it. Gonna go in and take a shot on it. Tries to get around Poole. Poole picks up that guy's stick, and therefore he can't get a shot off. Here comes around the side there, and we are at the end of the second period. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to go into the third period here of the first game, which is a doubleheader against the Northern Kentucky Norse team here in Crescent Springs, Kentucky. We are currently down with a score of 3-1. The one goal came from Kellen Dych from the blue line, and a great shot put us up on the board on that one. The two of the 3 goals by the Norse were pretty much sheer luck on that one. But either way, we are going to be back here at 7:15 tonight for a second game in this doubleheader here. So please stick around and join us. Follow up on my my Facebook page, and you'll be able to see the next game coming up on that one. So just a couple things tomorrow. If you're around the area, come visit us at the fuel tank up in Fishers, starting at 10:20 tomorrow or 10:10 tomorrow morning, and then again at 12:45, where we will be taking on the South Indy Sharks in a doubleheader of games tomorrow. Tomorrow again at 10:10 and at 12:45. I know these guys would love to see you. They would love to have your support out there. So if you're in the area and not doing anything, let us know. And then next weekend we are traveling. We are traveling to Cleveland. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me correctly. We are going to flee to the Cleve, where we are going to be spending our President's Day weekend on at a tournament there for 3 days. We'll start Saturday, Sunday, and finish up on Monday, hopefully with a win. All right, we're getting ready to start this third period here on the ice. We've got Smith, Merriman, Nelson to take the face-off, Dych and Hoster out on the ice on defense. Here we go. The Fuel win that face-off, but it's quickly taken away by Kentucky on that one. Kentucky has the puck on it, goes and tries to take a shot on goal, and it's just wide left of Borgert on that one. Around the side there, here it comes up against the boards there. Smith going for it. He comes up around the side there, but it gets tripped up against the boards. Again, no tripping call. All right, Kentucky takes it at center ice on that one, but Nelson is quick to take it away on it. Tries to get a drop pass back to Merriman, but Kentucky steps in on that one. Hoster in, pokes that puck away from him. Well, you to go, girl. Kentucky keeps it in, tries to send it up against the boards there. Bang, Merriman hops right over it. Up against the side there is Dych. Dych tries to get it up, and it's sent over across ice on that one. Merriman hustling to get to it. He gets it at the blue line. Merriman goes in, tries to get to it, takes it around the back side of the ice, tries to center a pass on that one, and Kentucky takes it away. Kentucky sends it around the side boards on that one, tries to get it out to center ice on that, and Dych is quick to return it. Sends it across to the sides there, goes to the back side of the ice. Change up of players on the Fuel side right now. We've got Preston and Preston and Dych. Dych did stay on this one here. Kentucky passes across center but Smith quickly takes it away, hands it over to Kerins. Kerins is going in on it, takes it across the blue line, tries to go in for a backhand pass, and is poked away by Kentucky. Preston around the side there, sends it across the backboards behind behind the goal there on that one. Craft here on the edge there playing defense now. Craft on the side there, goes in, tries to get it out of there, and it is popped out by the Fuel. Fuel have it on that one. Baker sends it over across ice. Oh, I'm sorry. Hublar sends it in across ice on that one. We've got no offsides, no icing. Comes around the side there again, sends it back up on the side there, sends it over to the side to Dietz. Dietz tries to get to it, and it comes back. So it comes in, Kerins sends it cross ice over to Preston. Preston goes up on it, takes it across center ice, takes it across the blue line there. Dietz is over to the side, drop pass to Kerins. Kerins goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected high. Comes around the side there by Dietz. Dietz sends it back to Craft. Craft goes in, takes a shot on goal, passes to Kerins. Shot on goal, deflected by the goalie. Comes around the back side of the net there. We got Robbins on the defense right now, trying to wait for it on it. They get it all messed up on that one. No call for any tripping or any type of penalty on that one. Kentucky can't do anything till they get back across that blue line there, and they do. They come around the side there. They're passing it around at center ice on it. Try to get it back there, but Preston knocks it across center line and tries to get it back into the North zone. They do on that side there. That was embellishment. Comes around the side there. Yeah, they're just throwing it at every which way at this point in time. Poole steps on the ice at this point, tries to get to it, Webb gets on the ice now, tries to get up to it and can't get to it. Puck comes back around and Kentucky tries to kick it in, but here he goes. The Fuel taking a drive down the way there. This is Lucas, goes in, takes a shot on goal and scores! 8 minutes, 44 seconds left of the third period here, and Lucas, just fresh on the ice, goes in and scores on the Norse on that one. The score is now 3-2. The Fuel are trailing by only 1 goal now at this point in time with 8 minutes, 44 seconds left in the game. Lucas in to take the face-off. Lucas just scored that goal there now. Webb on this side here. Robinson Poole out on defense. And across the ice there is Baker. Baker passes it back to Poole. Poole sends it up against the boards on that one. Baker trying to get it out. Poole tries to get to it, but it gets popped out around over his stick. He tries to get it out of the zone. Kentucky takes it over. Webb goes in, tries to take a shot on goal, and it's deflected on that one. Puck is dancing around the backside of the net. Great deflection by Borgert on that one. All right, Lucas has it, taken it, drive down the ice on that one, plays it up against the boards on it, drops, passes it back, tries to get over to Webb and Robbins. Webb is just there, but it's just passed right behind him on that one. Poole's over there on the side to challenge on that one, and him and Webb do a great job with keeping it out of there. Way to go, keeping it in. Lucas goes in again for another shot. Oh my gosh, it is right in front of the net then, and we've got to stop a play. 7 minutes, 54 seconds left. Great puck awareness by the Kentucky goalie on that side there. Really, that was kind of flying all over the place. Good aggression by the Fuel as well on that. 7 minutes, 54 seconds left. The Fuel trailed the Kentucky Norse with the score of 3-2 at this point in time. Here we go, even strength on that one. Dietz in to take the face-off with Dych and Hoster in on defense. Here we go, Fuel win the face-off on that one. Dych takes a shot on goal, and it's just wide net on that one. Dych has it up against the side on that one, tries to send it back in. Dietz pops back into the side there. Puck is out, but Kentucky comes up with it. Kentucky sent it across ice on that one, and here comes Hoster. Hoster goes for it, sends it up against the boards there where the Fuel are trying to get to it. Comes back across that blue line. It crossed the blue line. Kentucky has that puck and tries to get away from it, takes a shot on goal, and it's just wide left of Borgert on that one. He'll fight for it up against the boards there behind the net. Here comes Dufek. Dufek trying to get it up against the side there. Gets up against the side. Kentucky has it, tries to take a shot on goal, and it's stopped by a bunch of players on that one. Fuel trying to cover on it, and it's deflected around the backside of the net. Comes around the backside where the Hoster goes in and deflects a great centering pass on that one. Hoster takes it and tries to get across that blue line, and it does. Here comes Dietz. Dietz kicks it over into the Kentucky zone on that one. I am so over the refereeing in this game. Here they come. Kentucky has the puck on that one. I'm gritting my teeth literally at this point in time. Shot on goal by Kentucky. Doesn't quite make it over to Borgert on that one. Comes over to the side, centering pass again, and a nice snatch out of midair by Borgert. 6 minutes, 32 seconds left in this game, first game here against the Northern Kentucky Norse, where we have a doubleheader with the second game starting again at 7:15. Score is 3-2 in favor of the Norse. In to take the face off is Merriman. Merriman goes in, drops pass back to Smith. Smith tries to get it out, but it stays in that zone on that one. It is covered over by Borgert. Merriman again on the ice there to take the face off. Smith and Hublar in on offense with Craft and Craft and Hublar on defense. Nelson is the other player on offense. Pass up the side boards over to Nelson. Nelson gets it across the boards over there to Dufek. Dufek goes around the side there, tries to get it back over. Kentucky takes it over in their own zone, tries to circle it around on that one, but the Fuel are not making it easy for them to do. The Fuel take it over to Smith. Smith has it. He's got the puck, but it's getting caught up with the Kentucky players. Merriman in on that one, gets it away from the Kentucky player, and here comes Kentucky. Great takeaway by Nelson there at center ice on that one. Nelson takes across the blue line, passes it over to Smith. It just gets poked out of Smith's control on that one. Merriman up against the side, and it crosses that blue line back against the way there, and we've got offsides. 5 minutes, 41 seconds left in this first game. The Fuel are trailing the Norse with the score of 3-2. All right, Lucas in to take the face off. Baker, Preston on the right and left. Robbins and Webb on the side there. Webb has the puck there up against the boards, trying to get it up in the way there, and he does. He pokes it up over to Lucas. Lucas goes in to take a shot on goal, and it is deflected by the Norse on it. He fights for it back around the backside of the net, tries to get it back around there, but Kentucky takes it over. Kentucky passes it up against the board. Preston there to challenge on it. But Webb is there to keep it over. It's kind of stuck behind him, but no tripping call. Here we go on that one. Whatever. And another. So sick and tired of these freaking referees. Sorry. Around the side there, pass up against the boards there to Preston. Preston takes a shot. It doesn't come into there. He plays it back up against the boards there, and it goes around the backside of the net where Kentucky takes it over. Kentucky has it up against the boards there, but Fuel are there to challenge on that one. Fuel and Kentucky are fighting for it up against the side there. Fuel are fighting. Preston's there to try and keep it in. Lucas there to try and back him up. But it's not going anywhere. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left there in this game. Referees aren't calling anything. The puck is obviously not going anywhere. Come on, get it out. Come on. They literally wasted 20 seconds of game time letting them fight over that. Not too thrilled at all with this one.
Good job, Marco.
All right, here we go. Face-off coming just to the right of Kentucky goalie on that one. Kerins in to take the face-off. Dietz out on the ice. Dych, Craft as well, along with Hublar, I believe, on the side. Fuel win that face-off, pass back to Dietz. Dietz sends it over to Craft. Craft goes in, takes a shot on goal, just deflected of the net on that one. Around the back side of the net there. Kentucky's going to take over on that one. Here comes Kentucky again, playing it up against the board there. Kerins trying to get to it. Up in the center is Hublar. Hublar's trying to get to it, but it doesn't work out on that one. And the puck is up and bounced out of play. Face-off coming just here to the blue line on that one. Face-off coming just to the right on the blue line here. Kerins in to take the face-off with it. Nelson, Craft, Dych, and Dietz still out on the ice on that one. Dych sends it in up against around the side of the boards there where it goes around the backside of the net there. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game here. Up against the side there is Dietz. Dietz is trying to fight for it. Pass right in front of the net, and it just overshoots the goalie on that one. Puck is loose. It's up against the side there. Nelson loses sight of it, and it goes around. Kentucky takes it over on that one. Dietz trying to get in on that one. Dych goes in. It's a one-on-one on that one, and it is a great save by Borgert on that one. But don't hold off yet. They're great defensive play by Craft on that one. Gets tripped up on that one by the side there, and the puck is there. Kentucky goes in, takes another shot on goal, and it's covered. Oh! Wow. It was covered by Borgert on that one, and it popped out and went right back into the net. Damn. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left on that one. That was I don't know what to say about that one. The Norse lead the Fuel with a score of 4-2 now with 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in this game.
Let's go, Fuel!
And to take the face-off is Lucas with Webb in. Hublar Robbins goes in, tries to take it around the side there, kicks it back to center ice on that one where Lucas takes it over. Lucas going for it up against the side, takes a great drive in. Webb goes in, takes a shot on goal. And it is deflected by the goalie on that one. Over on the side there, Fuel try to get to it, try to keep it in, and they are fighting for it up against the boards. Kentucky has control of the puck, and they go. It crosses that blue line on that one. Preston sends it in on that one. It's a bouncing puck over the sticks of the Kentucky players. It's been touched on that one. Robbins is trying to chase after it, and he does. He goes around the backside of the net. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. The Fuel are trailing with a score of 4-2 at this point in time, but Webb is making a drive down the ice on that one, but it is taken away by Kentucky. Kentucky sends it around the backside of the net up against the boards on the far side on that one where the Fuel are quickly there to try and get control of it. Puck pops out, and they are fighting for it. No penalty for boarding on the side there, whatever. I'm sure that wasn't what it was, but either way. Up against the side there, they're trying to get a centering pass on it, shot on goal, and it is deflected. Another shot on goal, deflected by the goalie on that one. Well done by Preston, and we've got a hooking. We've got a hooking call against Kentucky. All right, so we've got a hooking call against Kentucky. 2-minute penalty on that one. That will take us to the end of the second period with 2 seconds remaining to go at full strength on that one. Kerins in to take the face off. Kerins wins the face off, passes it back to Preston. Preston takes a shot on goal just high of the net on that one. Merriman goes over to chase it down. He can't, or he does, but it gets taken away by Kentucky. Kentucky tries to send it around the side there. Preston's here. He's got a challenge on it. Kentucky's making a drive down the way there. Kerins tries to get in on it. Goes around the side there. Robbins tries to throw it off course, though, as well. Centering pass to the front of the net there is taken away. Here goes Preston. Preston goes in, takes it across the blue line, plays it up against the boards, tries to get it away, and it is. They are trying to play it off of the thing at this time. The Fuel pearl their goalies, and they now have 6-on-4 at this point in time. They're trying to keep it in. A minute 15 left in this game. Wraparound shot by the Fuel there is deflected by the goalie on that one. Up against the side there is Fuel centered around the back side of the ice. Kentucky have it. They're trying to get to it. Lucas goes around the side there, tries to get to it, passes it back over to Merriman. Merriman fighting for it up against the corner. Him and Lucas are passing it back and forth on it. Drop pass over to the center ice on that one where it is received and a shot on goal. And it is pops out. Another shot on goal pops out. Deflected. And it is a mess, but the puck is loose. They will not let them play this game. I swear. What the heck? They are awful. 44 seconds left in this game. 44 seconds left in this game. The Fuel are trailing with the score of 4-2. We're going with a 6-on-4 scenario right now because the Fuel are on a power play and we have pulled our goalie at this point in time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on that one. There you go. Fuel win that face off on it. Lucas goes in, tries to get his own rebound on it. Kerins goes in. He's got the puck now, tries to center pass over to Lucas. Lucas shot on goal and it's deflected on it. Lucas goes in, tries to take another shot on goal. Another shot by Dych. Dych tries to get through and it doesn't make it through. 25 seconds left in this game on that one. They're sitting on it over in the corner there. Fuel tried to get to it. The puck comes up. It's center. Great stop by Preston. Preston throws it up at the net on it and the puck comes loose and it comes around the side here of the net there and it comes back and we've got icing. 13.9 seconds left in this game here. It is a 6-on-4 situation right now. The Fuel have pulled their goalie. The Norse still have 11 seconds left of this power play on it. So Kerins is going in to take the face-off, loses the face-off to Kentucky. Kentucky takes it around the backside of the net, tries to bide their time on it, which they're doing. They're doing a very good job of it. 4 seconds left in the game. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Junior Fuel fall to the Kentucky Norse with a score of 4-2 here in the first of 2 games here at the Northern Kentucky Ice Center here in Crescent Springs, Kentucky. Come join us again here in about an hour at about 7:15 when we will start our next game. You'll see here's the traditional handshake between the two. I'm sure there's words that are going to be exchanged here in just a minute between both of these teams, but hopefully it should be civil on that one. But either way, this is your Junior Fuel team. They played hard, but hopefully that second game will come out and they'll be just shooting for it a little bit harder on that one. So I hope you enjoyed the commentary despite the outcome of the game. Thanks a lot, guys, and I will see you back here at 7:15.